Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm going to do a reading today for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. I found a book today at Half Price Books that I've had before, and I found it again. And it's called The Sacred Path. It comes with cards and a book. And I'm going to do what is called the Peace Tree reading. It's a 5-card spread, and it's all about obtaining your inner peace, because it's about you acknowledging that your inner peace lives within your heart and mind and your connection with spirit. It's in your very quiet and silent moments that you have that connection to understand that you're not alone here. You have divine source. Life is hard. I'm not going to deny that, but it's about going through those trials and tribulations in almost this very peaceful, tranquil state, understanding and saying, you know what, divine source, I have all these struggles, but it's not because I'm a bad person. It's just the lessons I have to learn here, right? I'm feeling this inner peace is a very loving and nurturing. Like my inner peace is, I calm my anxiety every day. Like anxiety is not going to win. No, there's going to be inner peace. There's going to be contentment. I don't believe in the lies. I believe in my spirituality. Because when I spend time with God, all of a sudden, those loud voices of anxiety and fear, they don't exist in that world. So I'm not going to allow it to be in this world for me. That's why connecting to your spirituality is important for your growth. But let's get started, Aqua. I digress. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations, your shares. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, Spirit, let's get started. What is the hidden gifts and abilities for my Aqua? What's hidden? Yeah. What's hidden from you? Come on. Your records, your knowing of knowledge. Knowings revealed. This is the stone people. This is almost like the hermit, the high priestess, the hierophant, people who spend time diving really deep. You know your Akashic records. And if you don't know your Akashic records, find a book that can help you there. Find a reader who can read your Akashic records, because you do have this all-knowing and all-seeing, but this is hidden from you. Aqua, I don't think you're even aware of how strong your abilities are, because they are strong. Come on, you're Aquarius, the intellect, the mind. You've studied, you've researched, you're unlocking some things. Out of nowhere, I felt this major energy of the knowing. Know your inner child. You have records of who you were before the world told you who you needed to be. Before your mother molded you, before your father molded you, before the world molded you. It's about you knowing your true self. You are loving. You are compassionate. You know what you like. You know what you love. You don't have to be anybody but yourself. But unfortunately, this thing called art school, for me, and I'll be honest, I had to be what everyone else liked. And it screwed me up. Instead of saying, I already knew what I liked. It was just, I was tamed at a very young age. Like, that's weird. Why are you like that? Why are you doing that? Your hidden gifts is knowing your true essence and being, and tapping into your Akashic records, the blueprint for your soul. This is going back to your innocence of who you truly are. Spirit, what is the strength for my Aqua to gain? What is the strength for my beautiful Aqua to gain? Yeah. That you have support, that you have support. You have support. The medicine bundle. Aqua. Don't get me started today. I am a lone wolf. If you follow my channel long enough, you know. Yes, I have friends, I have acquaintances, I have work people, but I am alone. Everything I need to do is alone. I provide a lot of love and protection towards others. That love and protection not necessarily falls my way. Your strength is to start acknowledging that you do have support. And it's about being grateful for the smallest amount of support. Someone to talk to, someone who gave you a meal. Your support might not be of this physical world. That's a hard lesson to learn. No one in this physical world. You're solo dolo. But if you really focus on your spiritual world, all of a sudden you're going to see like little earth angels everywhere. And they're helping you and supporting you. This is about you putting your armor down, tapping into the innocence of you, not your ego, your innocence, because your ego is going to block support. Your innocence is going to welcome in support, like, oh, you're safe. Your strength to be gained is to acknowledge that you do have support, physical world, but honor that spiritual world that has been supporting, loving, and nurturing you throughout this whole awakening of self. Because I feel this inner peace has to be an awakening of self so that you can be happy within your own world and you don't need any external sources to make you happy. You don't need anyone to validate you. Just you. Just you validate you. You love you. That's it. Spirit, what are the lessons for my Aquarius to apply at the moment? What are the lessons? Oh my God. We have cradle board, the ability to respond. Aqua. The ability to respond makes me feel like it's time to like take action. It's time to speak up. It's time to share your truth. Now you're responding at a healed place, at a knowing place, but your response can still be like, I'm going to check you from the top to the bottom. I'm going to check you. The injustice that was done to you. You need to speak up. And you need to speak your truth and not be afraid of it. Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what you did. I'm letting you know what you did. By me not speaking up, saying what you did to me, it keeps that person trapped in secrets because they're holding it. But the minute you ignite it and say, this is what you did to me, they have to face it. They have to acknowledge it. They have to accept it. And they have to work through it. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissist, like, bro, don't respond to a narcissist. Don't. Stonewall. Don't give them anything. They react to your emotions. Don't give them anything. But if it's the regular person in this world, you got me fucked up. In this thing called Earth School, I'm a very loving and nurturing person. People see me as very soft. It's the ones that hurt me that they're like, oh, you're a fucking bitch and you're brutal. Nah, fuck you. You're getting the other side. One side of me is very nurturing, but the other side of me, Aqua, you fucked around and found out. Like, you got me fucked. It's almost that energy. You got me fucked up. The energy that I'm like feeling, like you having the knowledge to know who to respond to and who not to. Like, fuck the narcissist. Don't even respond to them. Have a great life. Leave me the fuck alone. Destroy other people's lives. You're not destroying mine anymore. Nah, I'm not giving you shit because you feed off of fucking validation. You don't know who you are. I have my records. I know who the fuck I am. I do have support. And trust me, I know how to behave around certain people and energies. And Aqua, it's like your lessons is to know who to respond to and who to react to. Respond and react. What are the lessons learned from my Aqua? What are the lessons? Oh my God. Come on, Aqua. The Great Smoking Mirror. Reflections. The lesson you learned right now is that you know how to look at self. You have this ultimate gift of self-awareness, and sometimes it will fuck you up. I'm aware of myself. I'm aware of my shadow. I'm aware of my light, but I'm also aware of my spirit. I'm aware of God. I'm aware of my angels. I'm aware when the trees move a certain way, or birds fly a certain way, or when animals are attracted to me. I don't have a stable home. I float. I float here and there. And in the homes that I'm at, there's animals. And I'm telling you right now, every single animal that I have ever encountered, there is this deep love and admiration, and I didn't even do anything. They just come towards me automatically. Like, yeah, I'll rock with you for a little bit. You know yourself, and you know the pureness. Like, fuck that. You know the pureness of self. You looked within. You looked at the shadow. Like, the minute you're able to admit your shadow, you'll walk into the light. Like, I'll admit to a lot of shit, yeah. I will always be an addict for the rest of my life. I just got to work really hard not to be an addict. But I have that Piscean energy. I like to escape. I have to look at that. You know yourself. So now you know how to move fucking forward. Like, yeah, I know I'm not that great at this, and that. I am fully self-aware. There is no mask because when I'm around people and rocking out with people, you're going to see what you get. This is me. Nothing more, nothing less. I am not filled with guilt and shame. I don't need to show you who you want to see because I know who I am. By you being who you are, you will start attracting those who actually honor your true essence. Aqua, the lesson you learned was self-awareness. You know self. That's the greatest gift. Because in knowing self, you know spirit. Spirit. What is the path to personal freedom? What is the path to personal freedom for my beautiful, beautiful Aqua? What do we got? The hour of power. And look at that. We have the ritual of joy. I just watched Inside Out with my children. We watched the movie. I was crying. They were checking on me. After the movie, we ate dinner and talked about this movie. And it was amazing to understand their emotions and their feelings. My youngest son, he said to me, he's like, Ma, you feel all those emotions. We see it. But he's like, you are so full of joy. Like, I don't have everything that I want nor need. But I honor and appreciate the basics of life. And the basics of life in my world is God. That's all that matters. Divine source and me. Every day I'm like, okay, help me find joy in this moment. I feel sadness. I feel anxiety. I feel fear. I feel embarrassment. And I feel shame. My hour of power is every day connecting with divine source. How many times do you pray a day? It's not prayer for me. I talk. I talk to divine source. I talk to my passed over loved one so much. Like, he's probably fucking tired of me, but he always comes through. Same thing like my angels and my ancestors. If I am at a point of weakness and need to find that joy, that core belief, that innocence that I forgot about because life fucking ate me up and spit me out, my joy is in spirituality, connecting with God, because God reminds me of who I was before people told me who I should be. Aqua. I didn't even pull any cards right now. It's just, it's a powerful reading for you guys. And there's numbers on this cards. So let me share it with you. 39, 28, 27, 40, and 42. Spirit, can we please clarify this hidden gift, this records, this knowing revealed? Please clarify this hidden gifts for my beautiful Aqua. I'm like shuffling so hard here. Come on, Aqua. I can't with you guys. I am done with you guys. Because you're the star. You're on the path of hope and healing and inspiration. You understand your divinity. You know how to shine really bright in fucking darkness. And shining bright in darkness looks like, let's say looks like, you ever met people who are having a really fucking bad day? And if they were having a bad day, everybody felt that bad day. Let me tell you about Aqua. Your world could be falling apart. You could have missed meals, have no place to lay your head, have no idea what you're going to do and how you're going to figure out. But the people around you, my love, they'll never feel that pain. Never. You'll walk into a room and you'll ignite it and you'll show them love and nurturing. You won't carry your bullshit and bleed onto someone else. That's why you're so strong, because you know how to turn very painful situations. But that's in your private moments. That's in your God moments. You're not going to show other people that. No, I'm going to love you. That angry person that's angry at everybody. I understand your pain. I see your hurt. But you don't need to put that on anybody. That is unfair. Talk to God, man. Stop hurting other people. Aqua, you don't hurt other people. You deal with your pain in the darkness and you still walk with the fucking light. You still walk with the light. And I'm done with that. Your gifts and your ability is this high priestess, this queen of cups, this Akashic records, this knowing, this hope, this healing, this inspiration, this shining, even though you're in the darkness. Come on, you know how powerful you are? Don't get me started. I mean, Aqua, you know, like I flux. Sometimes I'm chill and mellow. Sometimes I feel. I have all elements. Some days I'm air, some days I'm fire, some days I'm water, some days I'm earth. Now, your strength to be gained is this medicine bundle. This is support. Spirit, please clarify this support for the strength. I think you're solo dolo. You're doing this all by yourself. Yeah, because you're the wounded warrior. You've been through hell and back. You're fighting your battles solo. Solo dolo. You've been doing this. You fought a really hard battle on your own. And it could almost be at this point where you don't trust many people. I'm telling you right now, it's very hard to trust. I'm going to be honest and vulnerable with you. I don't trust many. Not that I don't know their intentions. My intuition is so heightened that sometimes I sense people's intentions and it's like, nope, I'm being alone. I'm waiting for God really to send me people who understand my path. That when I'm around them, I feel good. If my vibe is off, I'm not playing around anymore. I've played around and stayed with people where my vibe wasn't good. Your strength to be gained is to overcome like this wounded warrior energy where you're very guarded and you rock out with yourself. It's almost as if you don't trust. Your strength to be gained is you don't trust. You don't trust people. But you can't do this alone, my love. But you don't trust people. Man, you don't trust. Spirit, please clarify this support. You don't trust, my love. Yeah. Because you had to walk away from so much pain and betrayal. You walked away from so much to find yourself. And you found yourself, like it's the energy, you found yourself, but you're stuck with yourself right now. Not that you're stuck. Maybe that's mean and wrong, but I can even say it to myself. Sometimes even my kids, they're like, Mom, like it's just you, work, and that's it. I'm like, yeah, Mommy needed to walk away from very painful situations and I needed to find myself. And now that I found myself, I am extremely scared to connect with others. I am. I won't even lie about it. Spirit, please clarify this 8 of Cups. I really talk with God all the time. And he always says to me, I'm going to send you who you need. And you know what? The Hierophant. This is the God card. God is going to send you the support that you need that is going to feel aligned. The support that is coming your way is going to be divinely guided. But this is about you trusting, but also trusting in your knowledge, in your knowing. If you've been in hermit mode so long, everybody feels unsafe. And I'm going to be honest, everyone feels unsafe. Spend that time with God. Spend that time with God because your strength is your support. It's overcoming this solo dolo energy. Like, yeah, I walked away from anything that no longer serves me, but it's almost like you walked into the world of your own and there's no one else around you. And that's not where you need to be. God is going to send you people for you. Keep on praying, keep on reaching out, and the right people will come towards you. The right. Now, in terms of the lessons for you to apply, we have the cradle board. We have your ability to respond. I really think you needed to check people. And then I also feel that you needed to be really silent towards the people who didn't deserve your energy. Spirit, please clarify this ability to respond as the lesson for my Aqua. Please clarify. Yeah, like, dude, what's going on here? King of Swords in reverse. The ability to respond. Your lesson to apply was overcoming this narcissistic person. The King of Swords in reverse is an extremely narcissistic person, full of ego. They are not clear. They are not fair. They are not balanced. Yeah. Your lesson was to check. Come on, Aqua. Your lesson was to check a narcissist. Like, point blank simple. Like, I won't tell you. Maybe you can't. It's about stonewalling this person. Like, fuck this person. Don't even talk to them. Don't even give them anything. But light up your world to let them know, like, you got me fucked up. Live in integrity. Live in your knowing. By you being your true, authentic self. Done. You're responding to the pain and the abuse and the neglect and the manipulation and the pain. This person painted you out to be such a horrible person, when in your heart and soul, you were absolutely beautiful. It was this person who was twisted inside. You're dealing with a psychopath, my love. Psychopath. Not right in the head. Don't respond to people who are not right in the head, because you're giving them the fuel that they need. Know when to speak and know when to, nah, I ain't giving you shit. I ain't giving you shit because that's what you want. Now, in terms of the lesson learned, we have reflection. We have the great smoking mirror. There is one thing about an empath that you're going to learn is that an empath can be a mirror to the narcissist. Like, I'm going to give you what you give me. I know how to look at self. And by having this knowledge to go within, I can call you out real quick on your bullshit because I know self. Spirit, please clarify this reflection so like I can't. Yeah, all the injustice. We have the justice card. Like, give me a second. Divine balance, fairness. The truth is going to be served and justice will prevail. The lesson you learned was by looking at self and just being your true, authentic self and not who this narcissist painted you to be. Painted you. You have justice because you're yourself. You're not them. That's the problem. They mirrored on you. They made you feel like they were them. At one point, you might have questioned if you are a narcissist yourself. My love, you weren't. This person was. If you're wondering, am I healing? Am I growing? If you've been through narcissistic abuse, I got to ask you a very hard question. Are you in another relationship or are you by yourself? Now, if you're by yourself, you healed. You took that time. You don't need another person to validate you. You don't need to feed the ego. This person needs to feed an ego. That's why they're on to the next one real quick. Real quick. No. You took time with divine. You took time in figuring out who you are. You're trying to build your support system. You know how to respond to everyone. You know how to respond to the narcissist. You know how to respond to people who fuck around and find out. You've looked within. You've given the mirror to that narcissist and like, look at your fucking self. And because you stood in your truth and it's like, look at yourself, bro. Justice. Divine justice. The truth is seen. The truth. I feel this heavy energy of like truth, man. Like the truth is here. Now, your path to personal freedom is your hour of power. This is about the ritual of joy. I understand, Aqua. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 8 of Cups, man. You've been through so much. You lost so much. You are exhausted. You are freaking tired. But understand the star. You're on the path of hope. The Hierophant. You got God. Justice. Come on. Step into joy. Step into joy. You deserve this. You deserve this joy. You didn't cause pain to anyone. No one. You were just operating in your authentic self. You called people out for their bullshit and behavior. You know how to respond to people who are fucking you around. Energy vampires. Narcissist people. People who just want to take advantage of you. Like, bro, no. My lesson was to speak up. My lesson was to respond. If you were someone who ran away from conflict, no, you're running towards it. Like, no, you're not going to hurt me. You're not. It's not okay. Spirit, please clarify this ritual of joy for my beautiful Aqua. Please clarify. Help me out. because we got to talk. Yeah, because the sanctuary, we have the Four of Wands. You guys know the Four of Wands is sanctuary within yourself. It's a celebration. Build that home, build that sanctuary within yourself, because that is your path to personal freedom. Point blank simple, sanctuary within yourself. This was the peace tree spread. It's all about inner peace. No one else is here. Yeah, we have this narcissist here. Will always be here and will always pop up. Understand, getting rid of this type of energy is hard, but you just got to change the way you respond and react. Don't give them what they want. Continue on your path. Let God deal with this. Understand your hidden gifts and ability is you have this all knowing. Tap into your Akashic records. Understand you are the star. You're on the path of hope, healing, and inspiration. What you need, the strength to gain, is support. Release this solo dolo like wounded warrior. You've walked away from what no longer serves you. Allow God to bring you to those that you belong in your soul tribe, your soul family. You reflected on very negative energy throughout your whole life, but you also looked within. But you also have that mirror like, you can't fuck with me. I've been there, done that. The behavior you're exhibiting, I exhibited one day. I exhibited it. But I learned from it and I grew from it, and I would never put pain on someone else. And because of that, justice is going to be served. You need to really step into your hour of power. It's time to be joyful, and it's time to have a sanctuary within self. I want to get some advice from the Starry Beginnings Oracle. Spirit, what advice do you have? Be clear on what you want. Put actions to your goals and make them a reality. Come on, set your intentions, what you really want and desire. I want to get some self-care guidance. This is Self-Care Oracle. Spirit, what guidance do you have? Please yourself. Forget people pleasing. Before taking on any new task, consider it is something you're doing for you or someone else. Who truly benefits here? Who are you trying to please? Aqua, put yourself first. Self and spirit. Everything else right after. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.